Hello, can you hear me? Wait a second, I have a way of checking this myself. What am I thinking? Yay! It's not broken, maybe. It's gonna. It might not. I did most of the fixing things Sunday, not Saturday. I didn't stream Saturday because I was doing things. Um, I went racing on Saturday and that was fun. And then um I got sore, so now I am sore. Hooray. I did promise yesterday. Hang on, where's game capture? There's game capture. I did promise yesterday that I would be making a naval cannon fly essentially. We're putting a naval cannon on an airplane and hoping, because that's what I've decided we're going to be doing. Y'all still can't see the mouse cursor. Why? What is happening? Things broke. I am not happy about that. Anyway, where we left off fly out yesterday and then went to go play TF2 was... Where is it? XV403 or 404? I think it was 404, yeah. This thing. I believe this is a 150 millimeter or 200 millimeter. I think 150. I can't remember. But it is a cannon. It is pretty much just I take tank cannon, put it on an airplane, trying to type on PC, and you don't know how to fix it. What happened? Oh no. This is where we left off yesterday, by the way, with four 300 and nearly 340-liter engines putting out. It just can't type. Oh no. That is okay. If you cannot type, I understand. Hang on. What's the conversion from the little bar you need to click on doesn't exist? Oh dear. 14313. So 14313. That is nearly 200, not 200, 20,000. That's still a lot. 20,000 horsepower on four engines. Or per engine. That's about 80,000 horsepower total, pushing this plane into the sky. Oh no. Yeah, but no, if you can't type, you don't have to. If it's a struggle, I'm gonna just be here making cursed planes. It's the 403, right? I think it was the 403 that yes. This is a 400 and 506 millimeter cannon. Nah, we're gonna keep that. I'm too lazy to do that again. You'll put the stream right next to you so you can my brain is not functional. You I'll put the stream right next to me so that I can see your amalgams from time to time. That is completely fine. As long as you like enjoy your day, I will not get mad. 25. No, let's take it like back to 50. That'll go down to like 2, and that'll go down to 0.7? That seems good. That seems fine, right? And then this goes to like minus -0.5. Does this look like a garbage airplane? Probably. I don't really care though. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do much about it. This is just meant to be a flying cannon, essentially. Actually, yeah, no, that is exactly what this is. It is just a flying cannon. We might switch over to either TF2 or War Thunder at some point. Just a quick warning, because I feel like it. Oh, Saturday. I'm not sure if I think I did post it on. I think I did make a post about it, but I'm probably gonna be doing a stream next Saturday with Bored Eggs again on TF2. Because we are absolutely insane, and I have fun when I'm doing insane person things. You need to join us. I'll ask. I will ask if that is okay. Because yeah, no, that was fun when you were there. And we have some more stupid ideas. I might keep those as surprises, but who knows? Maybe I'll cave and just say them anyway. Mostly available on weekends, yeah. The midweek streams are a very odd thing for me to be able to do. I try to do them as much as I can, but oftentimes it just doesn't work. So, I get it. I understand. Now, for the wings. Goodness, this is a very large airplane, although it kind of needs to be. Yeah, I'm gonna do the wings first, then the tail. The wings, so if you saw the XV404, which is the other plane that has a huge, well, one of the two other planes that has a huge cannon, the other plane with a huge cannon that flies is the 404. It had huge wings. This one's even bigger, so I'm gonna. Okay, this is Is this overkill? Maybe. I'm gonna keep it like this because I can't guarantee that this thing is gonna work if I don't have overkill. There we go. That's better. And that. Yeah, but I will hopefully be able to. Actually, it's almost certainly gonna happen. There's just like some finalizing things, like exactly what time, but I am 99% sure that I will be streaming TF2 with Bored Eggs again. So for everyone who's enjoyed that the first 2 times, good news. I also enjoyed that, and Bored Eggs also enjoyed that. So it's gonna happen more. Let's see. Is that enough wing? More wing. Need more. Is that enough wing? I'm gonna drag this out a bit more. How much wing is that? That is probably enough wing. The team is expanding. I'm gonna try to drag another person in onto this because it is kind of funny. Just like, you wanna actually? We have some. I can't say those. I can't say those. I already forgot. I'm not gonna just spoil the ideas, even though it would be absolutely hilarious to say them. I'm not gonna say it. I want to say them, but like, I also kind of want to keep it a surprise. I don't know which one is more important to me at this point. Probably keeping it a surprise. I'm really bad at that. Unless I forget, which I can't do because I wrote them down. So I won't forget them. Righty. Where is the center left compared to the... Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's not good at all. That is really bad. That plane will flip upside down upon takeoff. You don't want the plane to flip upside down. We want the plane to stay upright, because that's how planes are supposed to be. Planes flipping upside down means it doesn't fly very well. Last time I checked, and I think I've gotten decent at this at the very least, so I'd trust that decision to make it so that the plane doesn't flip upside down. Do you guys trust that? You guys think it's bad to have the plane flip upside down when it takes off? Would you agree with me? I mean, I'd agree with me, but I'm me, so that's a little obvious. Alright, we're gonna add the engines, and those are gonna weigh a lot with this thing. The engines on this thing are going to be colossal. So it's gonna be fun watching those pop up. Alright, I'm just gonna have let's add three vertical stabilizers just because. And that. Yeah, we're gonna have three vertical stabilizers because this is a big plane that needs to be stable. And you can't have much stability if the vertical stabilizer is small. It's gonna be bad at the job of horizontal. The vertical stabilizer horizontally stabilizes the plane. Like, I know that's gonna confuse some people, but like it sticks up vertically, so that's why it's called the vertical stabilizer. Unless I'm getting it mixed up, which I would really hope I'm not, seeing how much I like this. I really hope I'm not messing everything up. Although I don't know how much I can rule it out with me being me. It would be difficult to rule that out, to rule out just me being generally dumb. And there we go. Should I copy and paste or should I make new ones? I think I'm gonna make new ones. Yeah. I'm gonna make different ones for the outer stabilizers. Wait. I can just do this. and it'll be way easier to set it up. Is half of the not half the work, but a decent amount of the work will have already been done. Huh? Okay, I forgot I needed to fix that. Okay, that's odd. Um, I guess it works though. There we go. 3 vertical stabilizers, and they should hopefully work. Hopefully. Well, that's a very, very difficult word for me to make sure happens often. I have difficulties with the word should because oftentimes it just won't. I mean, with the 16F, it actually worked out pretty well, but that's a fluke. Normally things don't work that quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that for testing. Rudder, mirror, elevator, mirror, rudder, mirror. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't get mirrored. Why can't I? Huh? Huh? What? 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 Where? Why is it not? Okay, none of those are it. There we go. Okay. Yes, it's working properly, I hope. Watch it get reversed. Watch me need to reverse the, I'll do that after I put the engines on. Alrighty, moving on to engines. We are going to use piston engines because this is supposed to be a World War II design-ish. So we're going to set it to a compression ratio of 7.5, turbocharger, radial engine, 4 rows? Probably. That's probably good. And you know what? You know what? I'm just going to set the board to 300. 250 maybe. Yeah, 260. 181.9 liters already. Oh, that's right. 9 cylinders per row. 450 liter engine. you know what? It works. 450 liters of engine displacement per engine. Let's have the optimal altitude for the engines be like 6,000 meters. Not 6,000 kilometers. That would be in space. We can't exactly go to space. That is not something we can do. It would be cool if that was something we could do, but not with piston engines. No, we cannot do that with piston engines. Piston engines need air, and air is not something, or piston engines more specifically need oxygen. And oxygen, I mean, have you tried to breathe in space? I don't think it works. Which you also need oxygen. And this oxygen in space is kind of a difficult thing to come by. So I don't think it works. Is this making less power than the other engine? At altitude? What? Huh? Maybe the stroke needs to come down. Let's take it down to a 430 liter and then back up to 450 with Ebor. So it revs a little higher. Makes a bit more power that way. There we go. Yeah, because we're going to need all of the power we can push out of the engines. Because this plane is really freaking heavy. Adding more engine to it is only going to make it heavy. You know what? There. More. Adding engine is going to, yes, give it more power, but also make it heavier. And we really need to balance that. I mean, it should go into the heavier engine's favor, but like, I'm really bad at making lightweight piston engines. Or at least I think so. Alright, where's this thing's rev? 2000 around, okay. How much does it make at sea level? Ah, that's odd. That's because I didn't set this. That's important to set. Don't forget to not blow up your engine. 'Cause that would be bad. Ask me how I know. There we go. Okay, now how much power does it make at sea level? And it stays at the same RPM. That's good. That's what we want. The engine looks so tiny compared to the rest of the plane. This is a huge engine. Let me compare the engine to the pilot, alright? That is a huge engine. And then when you put it on the plane, it looks like nothing. Okay, maybe not nothing, but you get the point. It's tiny compared to the rest of the airplane. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Alrighty then, gearbox time. Let's just do that. And propeller. We are going to have probably some of the biggest propellers I've put on an airplane so far. If not, the biggest propellers that I have put on an airplane. Because we're not going to be going that fast, but we're going to need to go at all is the problem. And big heavy plane, big heavy object. Fun fact: big heavy objects don't like moving very much, so that's a problem. 5 blades. No, let's go. Yeah, yeah, 4. See, 5 meters diameter propeller. That's quite a large propeller. About 6. Do I have 6-meter diameter propeller? Oh yeah, no, that's like 3 times the height of a person. It does not look like a necessarily big propeller on this plane. That's more due to the fact that this plane is absolutely crazy. What? Oh, I see the problem. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Now we have propellers on both sides. 6-meter diameter propeller doesn't look that big. That's actually insane. That is insane to me. Set this at like 600 target RPM. So that's gonna be like what? 3.3 ratio? Just put this at like 45 and then 18 maybe. Cone style. Oh, we don't need that. I'm pretty sure just the sound of this thing starting up will be enough to get anyone to run away from it. Blade type. 1. Well, that's wonky. Although with the blade cord reduced, that would work fine. Although, I don't think I want to reduce the blade cord. That doesn't work. That does work, but I don't know if I want that one. And that doesn't work. So I think this is better. Hopefully I'm right. I am not often right. And counterclockwise. There we go. That draws from the closer gearbox. That draws from... No! This, okay, is good now. How many of these engines should I put on this plane? I'm thinking 4 to test, but I'm not sure. So where should I put them? Should I like put them up here or down here? I'm thinking up here. Yeah. Let's put them above the wing this time. I don't normally do that. Although they are small enough compared to the wing to just stuff into the wing. So that might be a good option. Reduce the drag a little. No, it would, but I don't know if Flyout models that. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't seem like enough engine to move the plane for some reason. Like, just a hunch, but that doesn't seem like the engine is enough. I don't think this thing's gonna move. I think I'm gonna need more engines. You know, just a hunch. Just a hunch that the huge airplane needs a little bit more engine to get it to convince it to actually move. I don't know. Just I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy or something. Probably. 8. There we go, that's good. See, that works, right? Yes. Yes, it does. And we go 0.7. No, that's the wrong way. I am very bad at pressing the correct key on the keyboard. Okay, then that's nice. I'll have the exhaust vent up. Or not the exhaust, but like the hot air from the cooling air from the engine vent upwards. So let's go to 0.5 on that, then plus 0.5 here. We'll just drag it backwards, I guess. Oh. 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 I am sorry. What? What are you confused about? Stop? Whoops. I am sorry. I am sorry. I should I do it again? Minus 5.1 and 0.65. No, minus 5.05. 5.07. 0.65, 0.55, and then minus 0.507, 5 and 0.65. That's good enough, I think. I'll model everything properly later. Right, I won't forget. Totally. Although making things look nice isn't exactly what I'm good at. Although I'm not really good at making things fly either. If you strap enough power to a brick, it'll fly anyway. Maybe I am good at making things fly. Just as long as I give it more engines. As long as I'm allowed to have as many engines as I want, I guess I'm good at making things fly. Does that count? Or does that mean I'm bad at making things fly? I don't know. Either way, I can make things fly. Should I just like make a full custom? Well, maybe. I'll do that. There we go. Hooray, propeller's done, maybe. They're not done. I can already tell. I'm gonna have so many issues with them that I'm just gonna be constantly coming back to them. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm really bad at making the propellers actually work, but oh well. Maybe I should set the engines forward of the wing just a bit more. I really don't feel like that's gonna fly. I really don't feel like it's gonna be enough to make the plane fly. I don't know what is causing that feeling, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's gonna fly. I don't know. Am I paranoid? Maybe. Normally these don't fly. Oh, I want to grab gearbox. There. Okay, that works. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, it's all correct. Now we just need to make the wings able to roll the airplane. That's a pretty easy thing to do. Boom, done. And now that's a fuel tank. How much fuel weight is there? Oh, no, not that much. We're not doing that. We don't need that much fuel. That should be fine. This thing might fly. There's a lot of emphasis on the word might. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do something. What? That's not correct. What's the thing? Okay, he's done. Maybe altitude offset. Let's go with 1,000 because I don't know how well this thing is gonna work exactly. I don't know if this thing actually will work at all. Oh no. It crashed. Well, we got our answer. It won't work. We cannot put it. I know exactly what caused the problem. The cannon is too big. It will not work with flyout. This is something that I do run into sometimes. So that will have to wait. I will actually have to wait to do that. I'll have to find some way to fix flyout to get it to work. My cat's yelling at me. Oh dear. Okay. Well, What else should I build or do? Should I keep playing Fly Out and make something else fly, or should I play a different game? I broke it. All right. Well, naval cannon no work. That's sad. Oh well. That's stupid. What should I do? Yeah, why? All right. I might showcase a couple of my planes and then try to improve one of them. But sadly, big plane no fly. That's a bummer. Maybe I should try to make another 50s fighter jet. What is? You know what? I thought I was gonna fix this thing off stream, but I might fix it on stream. I mean, yeah, we were gonna do World War II planes anyway. Yeah. All right. I'll fix this plane. That doesn't make power for some reason. I'm just gonna rip the engine out and fix it by making another engine. Because for some reason that engine just didn't work. So bye bye. Make new engine. New engine work better, hopefully. This is a really interesting plane. It takes from a lot of different planes. It takes the streamlined bodywork from a P-51, air inlet from the J2M, the mid-engine design from the P-39 and P-63, center firing cannon from either the P-69, P-63 or P-39. My brain isn't working, I'm sorry. Or the BF-109. What else does it have? The wing design kind of copies the P-51. Actually, I need to change it slightly. Ah! I have to redo the wings now. Hooray. Yippee! Redoing wings. My favorite, definitely. I don't hate this at all. Isn't that right? I love redoing wings constantly. Isn't don't That's wonderful. I love having to remake the wings because I messed up. Plan? Plan what? Plane. Yes. Pain? Wait, what are you doing? What is bro doing? What are you doing? What should I power this? V12. I usually do V12s. Pin. Usually these right like to hang around 1.7, 1.8 at the higher issues. Let's bring the fuel mixture down. Alrighty. That's already a lot of power. Okay. Let's do this. Ooh, that's a lot of power drop. Should bring the compression ratio up. That's quite a lot of excess power. Maybe not. This engine seems quite powerful already, although that's because it has a displacement of 57 liters. I'm gonna bring that down by quite a bit too. Let's make it 29 liters of displacement. That increased the power. I made the engine smaller, and it made it more powerful. I gave the plane less engine. How? How does that make sense? Maybe it's because it revs up to 5,000 RPM now, or I guess that could make sense. Okay. That's a bit more reasonable, and it should make it a bit more reliable too. And what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Huh? Are you okay? Do you need help? Are you lost? Sane. Totally mentally sane. Me too. I am totally a mentally sane person. Yep, I'm not I'm what's happening? I'm making planes and Little Dragon is a sane person. Yeah. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna show you what I tried to start the stream with, and then it crashed flyout, so I can't do it sadly. Gold short or goodness Jax. Good, my brain. This is what I tried to start the stream with. Huge plane, huge cannon. Needs no introduction. This plane doesn't. I am having a stroke. Call an ambulance. I don't know the ambulance. I don't know how to call an ambulance for you. What's happening? Call an ambulance, but not for me. Yeah, no, this plane is built around a 406 millimeter cannon that crashed flyout by trying to load it, so I can't actually do that. Little Dragon, get the help. What is the 601? What did I abandon? I'm not returning to this plane. Oh my goodness, I had a bigger plane? What is wrong with me? I keep looking at it. I keep looking. I need a bundle. Want to see cat picture? Not at this very moment. Yes, at this very moment, but I'm doing something. Two. What's the diameter of this propeller? 2.1 meters. We go faster. We need to go faster. We need to go vroom vroom. 2 meters. 2.81 meter diameter. That's a small propeller for a plane that I'm. That's a small propeller for the plane that I'm building. This is supposed to be like a really fast plane. Although, I can't have it be too big because if it does, then it'll start generating shock waves at the ends of the propellers, and that's not good. That's never a good thing. Fun fact, if you do a bad when making the plane will be bad. Sent. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on hold, actually. Kite. Why is Cat giving the camera side eye? Did you know doing bad can do bad? Yeah, I actually did. It's really crazy when I first learned that. It was an insane thing when I first learned that doing bad could do bad. Like, I didn't expect that at all. That was an insane thing that I learned when I learned it. I don't know, he's not normal. Cats are rarely normal. Like, ever. My cat is a goober and is crazy, like 100% of the time crazy. He is a watch cat though, so like I guess it makes sense. You used to do bad and have no repercussions, but now you have responsibility. Does he also go raccoon mode sometimes? I'm not sure. He just does whatever. He's a little peculiar, I'll say. I'm gonna give it a this plane a bubble canopy for visibility. 1600 RPM. Okay, what's this engine's optimal RPM? It is 21. No, that's the power. 4472. 4328. Let's use 45. 45. Okay. 45 divided by 16. He's special. Trying to. I don't think he did a good job of not using that word. Like, I think you failed at using not using the word autism. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think you failed at that. 45 over 16, right? That's gonna be a little under 3. Let's go with 2 point. Is that it? No. Surely not. 1.8125. Okay. Well, I got close. Doing math off the top of Ah, yes, I understand exactly how this works. Don't worry, I don't understand either. I don't understand what I'm doing. I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. I just exist. No one knows what's happening. I don't. You don't. I share the. I think you failed at that. Hey, hang on. Turn your volume down if you don't want your ears to explode right now. It's the wing loading. Oh, that's actually pretty low. That's not bad. Awkward. It's not. Why is it funny? It's not. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. Why is it funny? It's not. It isn't funny. It is not funny. Okay. It's not funny. No. What did you do? What is that you have put in my chat? I do not recognize. Although that is probably because I don't have a reason. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, that's some of the plane done. Give this thing a good roll rate. What if in the beginning? In the beginning. In the beginning. I'm never getting over that. This is the funniest thing I've ever heard, and I don't know why. It's funny, okay? It just is funny to me. My sense of humor is so broken. Stop. Funnier than the guy who turns himself into a pickle? Yes. Me when 6 hours of sleep. Nah, you can run on 6 hours of sleep. I believe in you. Okay, test now. Plane. Plane go fly. Plane maybe hopefully fly? Plane fly. Alrighty. The sound is gone. I don't know why. The engine is still garbage. Why is the engine doo-doo? Why? What is wrong? Why are you making no power? You should be making plenty of power. Oh, there's no fuel. I forgot to put fuel in the plane. Well, that would explain things. Would you play ZZZ if there was a plane pilot girl or something? No, I'd just go play War Thunder and suffer for like 3 hours. Not 3 hours. 2 hours. 1.5 hour. And then say I'll leave and then keep playing anyway. Well, they got the If I try, if you tried to if you tried to if you tried to if you tried to convince me, would it work? Maybe. The engine is still doo-doo, although that's because I didn't set the revs high enough, probably. 1,700. What? What? Huh? 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 What? Why is the engine not working? You have a propeller attached to you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it would work. It would probably work for like 4 days. And then I'd just like keep playing Fly Out. It's working. The airplane. The airplane is making power. It's flying. Yay! By completely replacing the engine, it's actually working. Trim levels. How fast is the plane, though, is my question. Currently, we're actually going decently. Oh no! I broke the engine. Okay. Okay, well, there's a problem. There's your problem. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna set the compression ratios down and the turbocharger down because it is. That's gonna get put on my YouTube channel. I'm putting that on my YouTube channel now. I will do that as soon as the stream is done. You're gonna go to sleep now? That's alright. I get it. I get tired too. The wings are misaligned. Why are the wings? Why? All right. Have a good. Have a good sleep. Sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure I'll have much time tomorrow. I'll see what I can do though. Bye. Have a good night. Alrighty then. Now time to add canopy. We are add bubble canopy. Because bubble canopy has good visibility and I like being able to see really well. Fun fact. If you can see better, then your eyes burn. Alright. Yeah, see you. Have a good night. Okay. Now then. It's still gonna overheat, isn't it? Wait, where did I set this thing's max RP? No, that's fine. Do I need to set the fuel mixture up now? I broke the plane! No! Oh! um, at the end of this stream, when I go to raid someone, first of all, we might raid someone new. Second of all, we're gonna bonk them. Why is it overheat? Airplane. Why? Why brake? Why are you braking? Do I need to add the... I thought this was just cosmetic, but maybe not. Hang on, radiator, radiator, radiator. Let's add this to the underside of the fuselage. Right here. Radiator. I'll have it mostly inside the fuselage too. So, takes up not much space. 1.3, there we go, that's better. With the V309, I had it fully encased in the fuselage. Maybe I'll try to do that again. Yeah, I'll try to do that again. Alright, so... I'll do that later. I thought this was like purely cosmetic though, so... That's interesting. I mean, I still add it to my planes. No, it is purely cosmetic. I was right. But no, that's Or does it start to level up? Or 13. 400 meters of altitude. Although that might be fine. I'll just have that, yeah, I might just have that as like a war emergency power thing. But let's test something. No, it actually does help. Huh. Huh. Okay then. That is a new information to me. Well, I think I'm gonna keep this radiator size. If I set it down to like 90%, because the start reducing the temperature. Wow, that turns fast. I mean, it bleeds speed like crazy, but it turns quick. Maybe I should change that. Maybe it shouldn't bleed speed so fast. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe like that much turning is good. This thing is great at generating energy. That is a very powerful engine now that I have fixed its problems of breaking itself. Although it still has some of the overheating problems. So I will turn the engine back a bit. Little less boost, little less compression. Makes sense why it has some problems with how much boost it's making. I mean, that's quite a bit. Oops. Okay, that should be okay. Hopefully. That should help with the overheating issues. Actually, that might take them away completely. Hang on. So if I do this at 90% throttle, let's go 95% throttle, then 100% throttle will be, okay. I think I have an idea, but I'm not gonna do it yet. Maybe I'll do it right now. Should I do the war emergency power mode now? Or should I do that when the rest of the plane is mostly done? Because, like, it would be helpful, but it's just another bit that I can add on. I'm out of water now. Oh dear. Oh well, that's fine. Get the rest done first? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It takes a bit of tweaking. I also don't have any landing gear on the plane, so I have to start it in the air. It's also the problem of, oh no, my speed gone if I decide to turn. Which I'm not particularly a fan of losing all my speed in a turn. Believe it or not. It's not ideal. Is Flyout killing the VTuber model? Oh my goodness, it very much is. Alrighty, let's see if this fixes it. Not one bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some. Video graphics, turn those down a little bit. You guys can't notice that too much, can you? I don't think so. A little bit. I'll leave it. All the speed is gone! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going decently fast. Like, this is normal dogfighting speeds, at least in War Thunder. gone! Look at the speed! It just disappears! It's like, oh well, I have an energy advantage, right? No, you don't. I mean, you can get it back instantly because of the engine's sheer strength, but like... That is hilarious. It's a slippery plane, so it's really quick in a straight line. But then you go to turn and just... Although, that's partly because I have it set to go up 20 degrees on the elevator, so I do need to change that to go back a bit. Maybe 10 degrees is better? Seems like it would be. Let's go 15 degrees on roll as well, so that at low speeds it doesn't stall out into the opposite of what you want it to do, because fun facts, that is a thing that can actually happen. You can have the plane just do the opposite. It's really bad. This should be better. Turns a little slower, and it rolls a little slower, but you keep some of your speed. You don't turn as fast, but it's a much more efficient turn. This thing stalls 10 minutes. Oh, it dips one wing down. Oh, that's gonna be fun. What just happened to the engine? Huh? What was that? Why did it cut out a little? I did not tell it to do that. Was that just me, or did you guys also hear that? Oh, that's really bad stall characteristics. Oh no! Yeah, there. The engine, the revs drop a little bit. Let me see if I can get it to happen again. Oh dear. Oh no. Nope. Hang on. Don't ignore that. That was me. That one wasn't. And yes, the revs are dropping. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna beat it so I don't slam into the ground. Fun fact, no airplane has ever beaten the ground in a dogfight before, despite having a lot more maneuverability. Oh! Wow, that's really bad. Yeah, the revs are just dropping. That's odd. But this thing stalls so bad. You guys see that? Look at it. It's impossible to control. Let's go with like a reasonable angle. Yeah, no, it dips one wing down, and okay, that's a bit more manageable. But you saw what happens when you go straight up. Hang on, let me do it again, because that is atrocious. Look at this. And I'll show you what a good plane does. A plane that stalls controllably does. Yeah, no, this just hangs in this position and spins. That is horrible. That is really bad. Whoa, did a lot there. Alright, maybe I can actually turn the elevator control down a little. Alright, now I'm gonna show you what a good plane does. So let's take the V309. Wait, maybe the V308. No, that's not as good. 305? No, that's the rocket fighter. So it'll have to be the V304, which has a similar mid-mounted engine with a displacement of 33.5 liters. It actually makes more power, but the plane is worse. But I'm going to use it for demonstration purposes. This one actually might suffer the same problem. I don't know. Because once again, it is a mid-engine plane, and that can happen because of weight distribution. So we'll see. Whoa. This one's a bit less stable. Yeah, no, it actually produces a bit more thrust, but just because the shape of the aircraft is worse, it produces so much drag that it doesn't matter. It just flies slower. It can generate energy a little bit faster. So. Yeah, no, this suffers from the same problem, so it must be something with the mid-engine layout. Oh, this has it way worse. Makes sense, though. I didn't know what I was doing when I was making this one. On this one also. Oh, dear. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't, continue developing this one. It sucked. Where's one of my actually good World War II fighters that isn't the V309 because it's a bit obvious that this one's good. I showcase this one a lot when I'm saying, oh, this is a good World War II fighter that I made. This one's just a good plane. It's predictable, it's maneuverable, it's fast, but you can also slow down quickly in it. And it carries a lot of whatever's in front of you probably won't be there in a couple seconds, pretty much. So this one, when it stalls, should perform much more predictable. I actually have to put this one as the focus on the stall. There we go. This one should have better stall characteristics. Never mind. Nope. Did they change something? This one didn't used to stall like that. That's odd. It used to stall much better. Huh. Especially because it has the leading edge slats that come out. Hang on, let me see if I can force them out. You'll see them drop down. Yeah, you can see them drop down just a little bit once the angle of attack increases. Oh, no. Well, now I gotta focus on flying the plane so I don't crash. can see the leading edge slats. I think they come out at 16 degrees, so I'll try to get to 16 degrees, yeah. You can't see it much, but you can see them come out just a little bit. Ooh, that's a bad sound. There we go. That's not as bad a sound. How many cannons does this have? I think it's 4 20mm cannons and then a 30mm cannon nose, which is quite a bit. And with the performance it has, it rolls faster than pretty much everything else, but pretty sure it might be pretty. It might cost a lot. Yeah, that's what normally happens. Like, it'll dip a wing down, but it doesn't spiral out of control. That's odd. Oh well. It does have, due to the very rapidly spinning propeller and engine, it doesn't like to roll to the left anywhere near as much as it likes rolling to the right. So like that is a much more, it's a much faster maneuver than this. And I'll even do it at lower air speeds and going up, it'll still go faster. So that is the biggest problem with this plane. And that is partly because I switched over to a V12 design that wasn't as light as the original V10. The V10 did a good job of being better all around plane. This one's better at boom and zoom. Oh no. And also making me look bad. So I don't know, maybe if I take one of the A models, which use the V10. So the B1 onward? No. The B1 uses the inverted V10. Okay, so that uses 20 mil, 30 mil, so it's pretty much the same. What's the first one that used the V12? B3 used the V12, B2 used the V12, so the B1 was the last one that used the V10. You can tell because of the exhaust on the outside. It's in a different place. That also means that I had to move this cannon on the later B models. This wasn't supposed to be a B model. This was supposed to be an A model. Huh. Okay. So this is supposed to be the A3, I'm guessing. That or it's just an A2. Let's see. That is... Yeah, I think that was supposed to be an A3, and then I just didn't call it that, which is really weird. Well, let's use it anyway. I think this should hopefully stall more predictably. And if you want to know more about my World War II plane design designation, I will talk about that. You know what? I'll talk about that while we're just climbing to altitude. So you have V and then dash some number. 0 is experimental, 1 is reconnaissance, 2 is bomber, 3 is fighter, 4 is attack. And then you have 2 other numbers, which is just which one it is. So, for example, V301 would be the first fighter. V302, second fighter, V303, so on and so forth. This is V309, so that would be the ninth fighter, ninth World War II fighter. or fighter designed around that era that would have fought in World War II, should it have been designed. Then you have, after those three numbers, you have dash, and then A1, A2, A3. That's the general frame revision, and then whatever revisions are done to it. So the A model frames on the V309 can take the V10 engine, the inverted V10. The B model frames have some revisions that make the wings a little bit more efficient, and they can take the V12 engine as well. That is the main difference, is the V12 versus the V10 capability. The V10 is a little less powerful, but the V12 is a little less predictable in handling because it's a little heavier. Actually, it's a lot less predictable. The B model frames also hold their energy a little better. Partly because they just have more power. But partly because the wing design is better. Yeah, so you see how it dipped down? The wing just dipped down, and then it regained control? That's what usually happens. There are some A model frames that have three 20mm cannons. I think the V309A2 has three 20mm cannons. And that makes it an absolute beast when it comes to taking out bombers. Does quite a good job. Goodness, this plane rolls like crazy. Also, yes, the turning, it is good. Actually, if you combine the rudder and the aileron, you can roll even faster. So, let's just gain some speed here. It does gain speed pretty well. Okay, there we go. So, this is the normal roll rate. And once again, because it has the V10, it rolls left and right about the same. But if you combine the rudder, because the rudder does roll the plane just a little bit, especially if you're already rolling, it just makes it a little more unstable in the direction you want it to roll. Hang on. Oh, that... what? Huh? That normally works. That just worked. Okay, let's do it at a higher speed then. There we go. It's a little bit less stable. It only works at high speeds. But it does make you roll just a little faster. Actually, quite a lot faster. Also, this thing, like, if you just hold it in this turn, it'll hang around like 260 kilometers an hour. Somewhere near that. So it won't just like stall out on you. It won't have much energy to do much else though. Like once you're in this turn, you're gonna have to pick up some speed to do anything else. So you don't really want to do that. I should rename that because, hang on, does that have the same wing as the A models? Because otherwise, this is just an A3 that I didn't name the A3 for some reason. Yeah, that's just a V309A3. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably just wasn't, honestly. Alright, back to the V311. So this is technically the V311A1. I should name it that. I will. I'll get around to it eventually. But let's see. Ah, that should change. There we go. That should be a bit more stable. Well, maybe not stable, but it should be a bit better. Hopefully. Maybe. Alrighty then. So, let's see. What do I do now? Oh, right. Add bubble canopy because aerodynamics don't matter as much. Well, this plane in particular, I might make the bubble canopy less good for visibility, just because I want it to go really, really fast. This plane is probably going to prioritize speed over most everything else. Okay. So that, let's start the canopy glass here. That's going to be a tight fit. Not envy the pilot for that. And even though it is a mid-engine plane, you can see that's a relatively long nose. And that is partly to fit the cannon, because the cannon is a full 3-meter cannon for accuracy and velocity for both of those. But it does make it quite heavy and quite large. What is it, a 20 millimeter cannon? 30 millimeter cannon, of course. Of course I put a 30 millimeter cannon in the nose. You know what? 37, 32. I'm gonna put it up to a 37 millimeter cannon. Alright. There. Right there. Then that's where it'll end off. Right before the tail, or the vertical stabilizer. Okay. That should be pretty good. That's ruined the look of the plane. It looks so bad now. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna end the stream soon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna finish up the canopy, and then I'll end the stream. gonna be a short stream today. Sorry about that. I just don't have the energy or the time for a full-length stream. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna have to leave it there. Well, if you enjoy the stream, thank you very much. You can follow if you want to. Don't if you, okay, good, nothing broke. Why am I checking at the end of the stream? What is wrong with me? But thank you very much for watching. I will be here Saturday with TF2 and some friends to goof around. Because I feel like it. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to... Hang on, let me find someone to raid. Let me raid someone. We're gonna bonk someone. Who are we gonna bonk? Alright, I know who we're gonna bonk. Alright, we bonk now. I am unable to... Okay, well, we're just gonna end the stream then. Alright, bye-bye. Have good...